Hey guys, what's up? I hope all of you all are safe. So welcome back to another video on Hungry Roots. So the recipe we're doing today is one of my favorite chaat recipes. It's the Dahi Papdi chaat. So let's begin with it. So we're gonna start off by making the green chutney. So what I've taken is coriander, mint, green chili, salt and rock salt and a bit of water to grind it. So just make a paste and leave it aside. So the second part of the recipe is the tamarind chutney. So the recipe I'm demonstrating of the tamarind chutney is a very simple one. You can make a tamarind chutney within 5 to 10 minutes using this recipe. So what I've done is I've taken some water to a pan and I've added my jaggery sugar or jaggery powder, whatever you call it. So I prefer using jaggery powder over here because it dissolves very quickly in water and that's what makes this recipe very easy to make. But if you do not get jaggery sugar, you can definitely use regular jaggery, whole jaggery I mean. So this took about a minute. It took about a minute to completely melt and you can see how beautiful the color is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my salt and spices right now. So I've used regular salt, black salt that adds a bit of tanginess to the chutney, and I've used red chili powder. So this is Kashmiri red chili powder. It's gonna give a very mild spiciness, but what it does is it gives a beautiful red color that we're looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the tamarind pulp. So guys, for the recipe I've used 1 part of sourness to 2 parts of sweetness, which means 2 parts of jaggery to 1 part of tamarind pulp. So like I always say, cooking is your judgment, however you prefer taste. So you can make this equal ratio. You can add the tamarind pulp and reduce the sweetness. It's completely your call. But when you mix everything in, just give it about 2 minutes and you will see it starts to get thick. That's it. That's how simple the recipe. You can take it off the heat and set it aside. So now moving on to the third part of the recipe, that's making the papdis. So I'm making homemade papdis. If you don't want to do that, if you want to make the recipe even simpler, just get store-bought papdis. They're very easily available anywhere. So I'm going to add 3 things to this. I'm going to add salt, ajwain, also known as carom seeds, or kasuri methi, which is also known as dry fenugreek leaves. So I add ajwain and dry fenugreek leaves as I think it imparts a very good flavor to the papdi. If you want to skip it, if you don't have it, it's absolutely fine. You can make it without this also. So just as a ground rule, whenever you're working with a dough or any flour, you just need to mix the dry ingredients together first and then add the moisture, which is water, oil, anything. Because what happens is if you don't mix the dry mixtures first, later when you put them it's gonna fall a clump and not gonna mix properly. So that's something which you should always avoid. Always mix the dry ingredients first and then the moisture. So what we're looking here is at a stiff dough, not a soft dough, not a semi-soft dough, actually a stiff dough. Because if we keep this dough soft like we bake it for chapatis, when we put it in oil and remove it, it's gonna become soft very quickly. So remember, you have to keep it stiff. How will you know that the dough is stiff enough? See, when I pierce my fingers inside, the dough does not come up unless I push it. That's what you want. You don't want it to fluff up immediately. If it does, that means your dough is quite soft and that's not what we're looking at. So we're gonna start with rolling off the dough and make it into a papdi. So one ground rule, whenever you're frying puri, papdi in hot oil, what you need to do is you should never coat it with dry flour before rolling it out, like the way we do it in chapati. Why do we do this is because if you coat it in flour, the moment you put it in oil, the flour will come off the puri or the papdi and will make the oil cloudy and dark. That's something which we don't want. So we're gonna dip it in oil. So you can see even dipping it in oil does not make it difficult. It rolls out very easily. So you don't need to worry that it will stick to your rolling pin or anything. It will always come out if you have dipped it in enough amount of oil. So the next thing we are going to do is we're going to pierce this. So what happens is when you put a puri, papdi or a kachori in the oil, you see it fluffs up. What happens is actually it starts accumulating steam inside and that pushes the puri to fluff up, and to avoid that we pierce this using a toothpick, a fork, anything, so that the steam escapes immediately and it does not fluff up. So my oil is on medium heat, it's not on high heat, because if I keep it on high heat it will immediately turn brown and that's not what I want. I want to cook it on slow to medium heat till it turns extremely crispy. So I made a bigger one also. You can also do this if you don't want to cook multiple papdis or you don't want to roll them, you're feeling lazy. So what you can do is you can actually make a big papdi and fry it in hot oil. Since we are going to crush it in the end, it's not going to matter. So you can actually do this as well. So guys, finally all the hard work pays off. So we finally reached the assembly stage. So I'm just going to show you how we're going to assemble the product. It's a very self-explanatory video, but if you have any questions you can ask me in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to help you. So stay tuned and enjoy the video till the end. So guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, please hit the like button, comment, and also hit the bell icon if you subscribe to us. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to us and also show us some love by liking and commenting our videos. Thank you so much guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram at chef_with a tattoo. God bless, stay safe, love you all.